Alright, yes guys, hope everyone is doing well. This is gonna be a trade recap, okay? The trade we took today, we secured over 40 handles, okay? With the VIP community, alright? If you want to start making some money, link is in the bio, join our VIP, alright? And you will get signals from our team, alright? So, let's get straight into it. So, first thing we do, we go on the daily. For those who are in the VIP community, you already know that we start by marking out previous daily highs and previous daily lows and to look for fair value gaps. Now, we are in the daily, you can see here, alright? And you can see that we have a bearish gap here and the bearish and the bullish fair value gap over here, okay? So, I'm gonna go and mark these out. Or actually, I'm not gonna mark this one out. I'm just gonna mark the bullish fair value gap. Alright, then we'll mark out previous daily highs and previous daily lows. In this case, we only had previous daily highs because the previous daily lows was already swept, both on ES and in Q. So, as you can see on the daily time frame, since we are trading out of a daily bearish gap and we have a bullish gap, okay, which we already retraced in, our bias on the daily is gonna be neutral, okay? So daily equals neutral. If we are ranging between two gaps, especially daily gaps, therefore you're gonna have a neutral bias, okay? So now I go on the 4-hour time frame, and as you can see that we are trading also out of a 4-hour bearish gap. We did not yet inverse it, and we are also trading out of a 4-hour bullish gap. And over here we had a very small 4-hour gap, okay, which you can see over there. Now we have already inversed it because TradingView doesn't give the real-time backtest data. So on the 4-hour I was also neutral, okay, because we're ranging between two gaps, bearish gap and bullish gap. So daily 4 hours, sorry, is gonna be neutral, right? So from the 4-hour, I hope on the 1-hour, I mark out my session highs and session lows. And we had London highs. Actually, we were over here, 15. Yeah, I start marking at 3. So at this time, we had Asia highs over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark out Asia highs. We had London lows and Asia lows. So I'm gonna mark those out too. It's very important to mark out every session low and high you have on the chart. Okay, these are very important, drawn on liquidity. And Asia lows. Perfect. Alright, so on the 1-hour, we had London lows, Asia lows, and Asia highs. We inversed a 1-hour bearish fair value gap, okay, as you can see. We had 1-hour bearish gap, but we already retraced inside it, so this is a filled 1-hour, and we're also trading, okay, out inside a 1-hour big bullish fair value gap. Alright, so my bias on the 1-hour is gonna be bullish because we have inversed this 1-hour gap, as you can see here. We inversed it right over there at 12 o'clock, okay? So on the 1-hour, I'm gonna have a bullish bias. Now, from the 1-hour, I go to the 15-minute time frame, okay? Let me arrange these. Let me put them in order. And on the 15-minute, okay, we had two 15-minute gaps, which has not yet been inversed. So I'm gonna go out and mark these two 15-minute gaps as well. And on the 1 hour, on the 15 minutes, sorry, I'm bearish. So now we have the daily neutral bias, 4 hour neutral bias, 1 hour bullish bias, and we have the 15-minute bearish bias. Okay, so we have basically neutral bias on the day. Okay, bearish, bullish, neutral, neutral. So I am neutral, waiting for the macro to open and see if we can get anything. So 1645, sorry, 1545 to 1415. Okay, so basically what I was waiting for is either Asia highs to get taken out, or we sweep London lows or Asia lows, so then we can get a long opportunity. Since I was neutral bias on the day, okay, we had the minor sell side over here, which is New York lows, so I'm gonna mark that out as well. And we have this internal high over here, which is New York highs. Okay, so let's see if we did anything important. So market open, we went up and we swept Asia highs. Okay, and yes, by that time we did not sweep it out, so we had an SMT. Okay, we had the bullish SMT on NQ and we had the bearish SMT on ES, but I'm not gonna take shorts because we have inversed these two 15-minute gaps. Okay, we closed this 15-minute gap at 45. So over here I was waiting if we're gonna inverse these two 15-minute gaps or not, and at 1545 we swept them out. So this 15-minute fair value gap got inversed. So now I'm gonna remove these and I'm leaning more into a bullish bias. We have the SMT over there. Now I'm still waiting to see if we can sweep out this minor sell side before taking longs. Okay, so the macro is going to open now. I was not looking for shorts here, so as you can see we came down, swept the minor sell side. Alright, on ES we did not sweep it out, so we had a bearish SMT on NQ. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this daily gap, we don't need it. Now we had these session lows, but the bias was clear. Alright, we inversed two 15-minute gaps and we're most likely to retrace inside this 3-hour unfilled gap. Okay, so whoa, what happened here? So once we swept the minor sell side and we created an SMT, I was looking for a displacement, market structure shift, inverse gap, and retracement to bullish gap to take longs and at least, okay, at least target the minor buy side liquidity, which was New York highs in this case. So over here we inverse the 2-minute gap. Okay, we inverse the 2-minute bearish gap and we created a 1-minute bullish gap over here. So once ES retraced once ES and NQ both retraced inside this 1-minute gap, I took the longs. Okay, put my stop loss below this short-term low, and my take profit was New York highs. Alright, so now, as I already said, we have minor sell side swept on NQ, not on ES. We have an SMT over here. I'm gonna go mark it out as an SMT. Amazing. We have New York highs over here. Perfect, and we can actually target the 3-hour unfilled gap, okay, which is above this line. For me, I was happy to target here. It's a 1 to 2 risk to reward, perfect trade. Now I took this half size. The reason why I took this half size was because I had London lows over here and Asia lows over here. So we still had two more important sell side liquidities which needed to get swept. Okay, but since we had all of our confluences lined up, why not? You know, I took this light size. I told my members to take it light size as well. It's not a heavy risk trade, alright, but we still have all the confluences lined up, so might as well you take the trade. So now, once we displaced over this high, we went ahead and put our stop loss break even. Alright, now price should respect this 1 minute gap, simple as that. And as you can see, our full take profit has been hit. Okay, beautiful trade, beautiful trade. Yes, above this line, I can show you actually. Yes, had the 4-hour gap unfilled. So that's why I was very bullish. We had also London and Asia lows, but when we created the SMT over here, I was sure that price just wants to go up. We made the model on yes perfectly as well. Yeah, we made an SMT, retraced off the 1 minute bullish gap, and immediately went up and touched that 4-hour unfilled gaps. Okay, beautiful trade, perfectly executed. To be honest, I didn't wait for my take profit to get hit. Okay, I took my position over here. Why? I'm not sure. I've made a mistake, I agree. I should have held my position at this high, but that's something that I won't do next time. Alright, my emotions were playing a bit. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the trade recap. If you have any questions, let me know down below, and I will do my best to help you. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.